Hey guys, I'm Ash and welcome to my first ever Squad Busters video on my new channel. Guys, for my first video, I'm gonna give you the top 10 best tips to start your journey in Squad Busters, master it, and get to number 1. So let's begin. We're gonna start off with one of the most important tips in the game, guys. My first tip is that you need to save up coins, as they are the most valuable resource in the entire game. So that means don't spend them on those shop offers you see. Instead, save them to buy chess tickets in the future. Chess tickets are the most valuable item in the game. As you progress, you will get to a point where you will no longer be able to obtain rewards without chess tickets, meaning you're not going to be able to progress at all. The game gives you a free ticket every 3 hours, and you can't keep more than 3 of them. This means you should aim to play every 9 hours and use up all your chess tickets. You need chess tickets to play games and unlock more chests, which contain rewards such as a bunch of troops for you to collect or unlock a new one. These rewards are usually better value than the shop offers. And the more troops you collect, the closer you're gonna get to evolving them.
Evolution! Super! Barbarian King!
My second tip is to always upgrade your troops every time you can, guys, because it's totally free. This gets you closer to evolving your characters, which will not only make them stronger, but also give you new abilities. Not just that, every time you upgrade, you get points added to your squad journey. So make sure you're always upgrading, because your main goal in the game is to complete your squad journey and make it all the way to Squad League. So if you want to keep upgrading your troops, keep listening to these tips, because I have a bunch more coming up that will help you do so. Tip number 3 is about knowing how to maximize your rewards that you get from your chest. Guys, you want to know how you can get a huge amount of troops or unlock a new character? Well, don't worry. I'll tell you guys a secret. In order to get the best rewards, you need to win with a top rank finish. This means the higher you rank, the more bonus spins you get for your chest, which means that you're going to get bigger rewards. For example, if you get 1st, 2nd, or 3rd, you get 4 extra spins. And if you get 4th or 5th place, you only get 3 extra spins. One of the biggest mistakes players make is when they end up getting 2nd or 3rd place, they get greedy and try to go for 1st, and then they end up falling or get busted with no rewards. So guys, don't let this happen to you. Instead, if you've already claimed the top 3 rank, play safe, because 1st place and 3rd place, they get the same amount of rewards. And same as 4th and 5th place, who also get the same amount of rewards. Also, a bonus tip for you guys to show your support for content creators like me, please use code AshBS in the shop. Thank you guys so much. My next big tip is that you should always try to get a top 5 finish so that you can get a top 5 win streak. Guys, win streaks are so important as they maximize your rewards as well. So be careful and don't get greedy for 1st place every time, because that can backfire and get you busted. So if you had a bad start, then try to play safe. Stay away from enemies and stay alive for as long as you can so you can get that top 5. Look here, guys, I was not playing very well in this game and only managed to get 9 gems, but it was enough to get a bunch of rewards because I was able to get a top 5 finish with my win streak. So play smart. This is also why my first tip of saving up coins is so important, because if you lose your win streak, you will need to use your coins to continue that streak. Continuing your win streak is very important if you want to continue to get bonus rewards. You should aim to get an active top 5 win streak of at least 10. Once you have a win streak that's over 10, you're gonna get the most possible rewards. Meaning every time you get a top 5 finish, you're also gonna get bonus 3 spins for your chest. So here's the formula, guys, for getting the highest possible reward. And that is to get a top 3 finish combined with a win streak of over 10. With the right battle strategy, it's very possible to do this every single game. So I'm going to give you guys my best tips to do so coming up. Well, you guys want to know the best tips to get top 3 finish every game, right? Well, don't worry, I got you guys covered. My best tip for you guys when you're starting a game is to start by building up your squad. You want to optimize the fastest way to build your squad because in Squad Busters, every second is important. So you want to make sure you have a strong start without waiting so long. So at the start, prioritize on support troops, such as goblins that are going to quickly give you coins to build a strong squad. Or Greg, who can chop down trees down really fast and give you so many coins and gems. Next tip is you guys have to balance your squad composition. Guys, you need to make sure your squad has a good balance by having a tank such as El Primo combined with a long-range damage shooter such as Colt or Bow. This is very important because let's say you have a Colt and a Bow without any tanks. Then your squad lacks much HP, making it very easy for the enemy to bust you. And if you have too many melee brawlers like Barbarians and El Primo without range support, then the enemy can also easily bust you as you won't be able to do much damage. So make sure to focus on balancing your squad. You should also focus on unlocking 3 of the same troops so you can fuse them. Fusions are so important, guys, for multiple reasons. They are much stronger than a single unit and have lots of health. Health is super important as your fusion characters will stay alive much longer. If you don't fuse your troops, then there is a higher chance of them dying, and overall your squad becomes much weaker and becomes an easier target for enemies to bust you. Not just that, when you fuse your troops, your squad becomes smaller, meaning you can buy more troops with fewer coins. So you might be wondering, should I try to get 3 of the same troops at the start of a game to fuse them? No, don't recommend fusing your troops right away because remember, you want to start with a strong balanced squad. If you try to collect 3 Colts right away, you can fuse them, but then your squad will only be a single fusion Colt. And that's going to be very easy for the enemies to bust you. Instead, focus on balancing your squad, such as 1 Primo, a Barbarian, and 2 Colts first, and then you can focus on fusing your Colt. My next tip for you guys is to pay attention to modifiers. They're so important, guys. You have to take into modifiers every time you get into a game, because you need to think about what the best troops are for them. If you're playing on a modifier such as Loot, Goblin Rush, or Pinata Party, then you don't need support brawlers like Goblins or Greg at the start, as everyone will get lots of free coins. So focus on building a strong composition with tanks such as El Primo and Barbarian King, or high damage dealers like Colt and Shelly and Witch. And if you're in Turbo Overload modifier, you don't need Chicken because everyone already gets lots of free turbo boosts on the map. While if you're playing on the modifiers such as Double Trouble, Fusion Star, or Doppelgangers, then focus on getting support brawlers at the start like Goblins or Greg, because you can quickly build a powerful army composition by having more coins to start with. Next tip is that you guys should always focus on carrying a spell at all times. Guys, pay attention when spells spawn on the map because it's probably the strongest boost you can get. It's so important as it can save you from enemies trying to bust you. For example, if you have a bomb spell, you can drop it on the entire enemy squad and weaken them to give you a big advantage. This also means that you should be careful approaching an enemy squad without a spell. Unless the enemy squad looks really weak, you should always make sure that you have a spell to help you. So make sure that you play extra safe. Lastly, make sure you guys are instantly grabbing all the rewards that you can get from the achievement book, gem pass, and weekly quests. It's so important to claim these rewards immediately because you're not going to be able to get additional rewards if you don't get them, if you forget to claim them. You can also sometimes get free coins by tapping onto the characters in your menu. You'll also get a free loot chest every day, so don't forget to log on and grab that, as well as daily free rewards from the shop. Well, there you guys have it. I hope these tips help you guys out a ton. Now, make sure you're subscribed because I'm going to be regularly uploading lots of strategy content for Squad Busters, and you guys don't want to miss out on that. So thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like and comment below because I read all your comments, and I'll see you guys until next time. Take care.